Hold on.
What?
That's a die. It's black. That makes more sense. Like this is not.
Oh, so each star.
Hello, welcome back to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
I'm Board.
And we're diving back into 7th Citadel because we lost last time. So we are starting fresh. 7th Citadel, boom, from the drums of Desolation.
Yes, we are. We just randomly picked a threat book that we started last time. We're going back with it. We're just sticking to it. So, this is the map that starts the game. So, if you did the introductory scenario called A New Beginning, you automatically get this card here, card 25. It's ready to go. Mm-hmm. We won't use this map for anything else this game.
Yep.
But,
right now,
fun knowledge, now we know where the mire is.
Yeah, so pay attention to when we go through this little section. We're going to read through the start of this again because we did not pay attention, and then essentially we screwed ourselves because we didn't pay attention.
I think it's the reader's fault.
Oh, or the listener's fault. All right, so we're going to get this out of the way.
Yeah, and before we read that section now, just quick info here. So I'm playing as Kasich. He is a nice bald dude, as he should be. So I have that, and then I have the In Search of Answers card. This is my specific quest card. As you can see here in the corner, there's a little lock symbol. That means that I possess it. I cannot hand it to Nick. If there's just a bag without the lock symbol, we can swap it between each other.
Yeah, we'll review what those are too. Puore we push this up and going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Oh, literally.
I was agreeing with you.
So my In Search of Answers says, even in Ribic and the Owl, the only two surviving legionnaires know something you do not. They have, at best, been taken to one of the other citadels, and you certainly will not discover the truth by remaining locked up. If you manage to leave this place, your best hope is probably in Aber Amid. But what are your chances of surviving that? After all, 57 others, some of whom were more valiant and seasoned than you, all met a brutal, premature end in that place. So I need to look for cards that say Aber Amid on them, and then based on that, I'm going to draw an equivalent card that this describes.
Cool. All right. I have... Ooh. Am I over? Not far enough? Am I good then?
Yeah.
Boop. I have Denholm, who is the board kind. You would recognize the necklace anywhere impossible. Wow. I just
that's
put
not at all.
Sentence all the way together.
It's like, that's definitely
so
not
his blood tie. Essentially, he's looking for his daughter. You would recognize that necklace anywhere. Impossible. You gave it to your youngest daughter shortly before she was buried alive, when your village was engulfed by the burrowers. Interrogating the dying man, he reveals that he had bartered food for this necklace with some fishermen on the shores of the bottomless sea. Your heart beats wildly. Could your beloved Senna still be alive? You untie the necklace and quickly slip it into the pocket on your apron. The man will not need it where he is going, because he's dying. Essentially, I am trying to find what happened to supposedly my dead daughter, who I buried this necklace with. Now, it has a little symbol at the bottom, which means anytime that we get any kind of card that has a symbol pulled, if it's my choice, I have to take that one specifically.
Yeah. Panda Angel, welcome in.
Hello, Panda Angel.
Thank you for raiding with your party of 14. You chose a great time. We're literally just starting 7th Citadel. We were playing Skyrim earlier in this stream. That'll go on YouTube next week.
The adventure game, not the video game.
Yes, valid point.
Yes.
But yeah, now we're hopping into Drums of Desolation, which is one of the first threat books of 7th Citadel. So we just covered our characters.
I don't even know if it's the first. Like, it's just one of the threat books, period.
Well, I mean, not expansion. It's one of, like, the main threat books.
There are no expansions yet. That's on Kickstarter right now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not an expansion.
You know what's really dumb? So, by the way, on this card, like, remember when I was trying to figure out which mini was the right mini? It literally has a picture of the mini on the card. I'm an idiot.
I agree, because I would never would have noticed.
Literally. So dumb. But anyway, so let's jump into the Drums of Desolation. If you have not played this, the very first threat book you do start with is A New Beginning, which is essentially a tutorial scenario where you go through, you get a few cards for your character, and some stuff for your, it's facing me now, civilization or community, whatever. So we are diving into the Drums of Desolation. In search of Ambruzus. After returning from the vegetable gardens where you helped harvest bright squash, you go to your quarters to change your clothes. You've just pulled a clean tunic over your head when a deafening noise reverberates outside. You rush out to see what has happened. A section of the citadel has just collapsed, taking some cells with it. Once the dust has settled, you inspect the rubble with a few members of your community. Luckily, there are no casualties. You good?
Yeah, we're good.
A month passes, during which you've had no time to reflect upon this event. After issuing the morning instructions, you enter into your heated discussion to decide which project to focus on next. Just another day like so many others at the Citadel. Suddenly, a powerful shockwave rocks the camp, accompanied by a dull thudding noise like something beating a giant drum with all their strength. You automatically think back to all the events that occurred at a time of reversal, nearly one cycle ago, which destroyed the prison at the base which you eventually settled. Fearing that the Citadel is about to collapse on them, the members of the community begin to scatter. It is only with great difficulty that you are able to restore order. 2 weeks have passed, and you have been hard at work repairing and reinforcing the damaged buildings in case new tremors occur. Standing atop an unfinished wall, you notice some activity at the entrance of the camp. You climb down the ladder and join the group of roughly a dozen dust-covered strangers. A woman steps forward, her features drawn taut. We don't know what state the Citadel was in. I'm glad so many people have managed to survive here. I need to speak to whoever's in charge. That would be me, you answer, approaching. My name is Philia, and these are the survivors of our community, she says, gesturing to the desperate people beside her. It's a pool of people because they were crushed.
You threw them off a cliff.
All right, oh God. Yeah, go watch New Beginning. I yeeted multiple people off a cliff and or crushed them by accident.
Accident, sure.
One person I spoke. One person. The one I dropped. Our hamlet was hit hard when the ground shook a couple weeks ago, not far from the ancient city of Stoneheap. Several of our people were killed, and our buildings were damaged beyond repair. Ambruzus, our seismologist, suggested we go to the Citadel to look for ground shivers and to shelter in its walls. He has a sharp mind. He detected the first two tremors that were almost imperceptible, and predicted the third that cost us so dearly. He made a detour to Raptorwood to seek out the components he needs for the device he wants to build here. He hopes it will help him learn more about the tremors. You are welcome here. We can provide him with a ground shiver he needs. The days roll by, but Ambruzus still has not appeared. One morning, Philia comes to you. I'm worried about Ambruzus. He should have reached the Citadel by now. Someone has to go and find him. There are terrible forces at work, forces you cannot possibly imagine. Only he can stop them. Puck, bring me a ground shiver, would you? Your camp assistant emerges from a shed with a device, one of the very first Netrodruidic creations, capable of detecting the presence of burrowers. Without it, it would be too risky to venture into the collapsing lands. And you are one of the few who knows how it works. You pack up your meager belongings and give a few more instructions before heading out. All right, reminder. Certain adventures are linked to a particular scenario. When the number box is associated with the scenario's pictograph, so here it's a foot, you must take it without looking at the other available cards. So all these green cards we pull, if it has a foot on them, if there are multiple, we have to take the one with the foot.
Yeah, great. So for Panda, I have to fix our lurk for our Nightbot. I'll get that done. But anyone else who's hanging out here, feel free, ask questions, give board game thoughts while we play.
Yes, give thoughts on us, on bald guy thoughts as well.
Yeah. If you're bald, feel free to join us. No,
yes, if you're not bald, leave.
Just shave your head. You don't have to leave.
Oh,
shave
okay.
your head.
Put a bald cap on. We have bald caps.
We do, for our friends who decide that hair is more important.
Should we double down and wear bald caps on our bald head?
No,
okay.
That would look so weird.
I know, it's a point.
No.
Anyway, continue your saying.
No, so yeah, feel free to participate, toss comments in as we're playing along.
Please do. So our primary objective is to find Ambruzus. You have to track down Ambruzus. He must be somewhere near Raptorwood in the southern part of the mire. That last part, in the southern part of the mire,
is important.
We missed entirely.
The first time. No, the second time we figured it out.
I mean, I guess not. It says in the southern part of the mire. Oh, yeah, because we didn't actually look at our map to see where the mire was.
We're going to go east.
We're like, okay, southern part of the mire, let's find the mire. And we just went.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. We have two secondary objectives. One, community morale. The tremors that shook the Citadel have destabilized the precious balance that was established since the reversal. When you read the epilogue, if you have fewer than 3 built buildings, community morale will likely deteriorate. We already have more than that built. So at the end of the new beginning, we had enough resources to build, I think, 4. We built 3?
Yep.
We built 3 buildings, okay. And then, secondly, for the secondary objectives, is additional refugees come to Hell. Philia and the new refugees will help out at various construction sites while you search for Ambruzus. However, Philia informs you that if you take too long to return, she will send her own rescue party, depriving the camp of these needed extra hands. When you read the epilogue, make sure you have as many objective cards as possible. So these are satchel cards that say objective on them, which I don't think we encountered any of them.
We never achieved any,
Yeah. All right, so preparation. Want to read that?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, so take cards 101 through 105. Already did that. Boom.
Wow.
We have those 5 cards here. Those are your objective cards. For the scenario, our ground shiver level is 3. We already have that marked in our booklet. We each get 20 health. So make sure you get that. We're each going to shuffle our action deck and draw 2 cards.
Wait.
What?
Hilarious. I think we did that wrong last time, too.
No.
It says to take those. If you have a task to be done card, take those out. So we start off with all those objective cards, dude.
Oh, okay. It didn't change anything.
I'm just saying.
It literally didn't change
I'm
anything.
just saying, last time we were like looking for them.
You were looking to try to. But how did
that makes more sense? Like, how did she know if it took too long? So okay, if you end up having to go back because you essentially died,
yeah, that makes more sense.
Then you have to get rid. God,
we didn't change any. Literally didn't change anything.
No, if you want to learn how not to play this, watch our first run through. You'll.
So we're gonna get 20 health. We're gonna draw 2 action cards from this deck. Boom, boom. That is our hand. We'll get to that in a second. Yep. Return all hope is born that are blocked. We don't have any. Look up side quests. We'll do that momentarily. And then put card 75 into play. So first off, let me just flip that.
I have second wind and vigilance.
So let's start with card 75. So card 75, the Citadel stands majestically before you. Across the distance that separates you from the camp, noises and clamor reach your ears. Clearly there is some activity going on. Boom. So there's card 75. That's where both of our characters are going to start. But because we unlock the tavern in our end of new scenario, or end of the introductory scenario, we have side quests. So our side quest card says, the room is simply but tastefully furnished. The members of the community chat and play cards while drinking fermented fruit. Beverage prepared by Frisk, a tavern keeper, an affable man who is in charge of the reflector at the Citadel, greets you.
So you put those ones back, right?
Yes.
I thought we were just going to start with 2 breath. Never mind.
No, we can. I was just rereading the card. Oh, yeah. So the way this works is you can either take a 250 card, or because our ground shiver level is 3, we can pick a 329. We can pick any of these 3. So we're starting with 2 brothers.
Yeah, might as well. We already have
so it says read 43 out of the dialogue book and return this. But you can just say what we need to do, right? It's listed down there.
Yeah, I'll give them the story context. They didn't join us last time, so
yeah, go for it.
Number 43. Dude. A massive man with red hair and a scurrilous look clears his throat as he approaches you.
Excuse me for interrupting your conversations. My name is Orzel, and I've arrived recently. I had an appointment here 2 days ago with burying my younger brother, but I have not heard from him. I was told that you sometimes travel through the collapsing lands. If you come across him, let me know. You'll know him by the ugly scar across his face.
I don't know what that was. Write down, I just channeled something. Write down 2 brothers, which you did, 43 on the side of the quest Citadel. During the preparation phase, if you are at the Citadel and you think you have some news to give Osrel about his younger brother, read 61, return dialogue. Yep. So essentially we're trying to find information on his younger brother Osrel, and then when we return to the Citadel, we will hopefully have info that'll be helpful to him.
All right, so we're both starting here. We'll need to shuffle up 2 1s and toss those on.
Yep.
I guess the benefit we have is by playing it once already, not succeeding but playing, we know what direction we need to go in.
We'll say trying once.
Yeah,
sure.
We know what direction we need to go in for all of this. So So we can just kind of start going that way.
Yeah, might as well.
Number 77 is the Citadel, so we don't need that yet.
Nope.
But do we want to roll a d6 to see who decides to move first? As you tilt everything that puts into place nicely.
Oh, it's not. I was straightening it up to the actual table. I didn't realize that it was awkward on the camera.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading it sideways. Probably.
You are reading it sideways.
That's valid. Happens. All the time.
Foolish man. Foolish man. Our OCD kicking it hard. Now the camera's definitely altered, so this is fine. That'll work. I'm done. All right. Here you go. D6. Roll. 6. You lose again.
All right. So I move first then, or you move first?
I'm
Your
going
choice. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. I know that this is one path down. This is the one we want to
both
be
of
on.
these.
Yeah.
Because this one will go down and over.
Yes. I guess I'm gonna start going this way to go down.
Sure.
So let's see what this is. And our ground shiver level is 3, so we don't have to pull any cards.
Yep.
Ooh, that is new. Let's see what it says down here. Yep. Under the rubble of an old framework structure, you discover a massive chest with a rusty lock. If you would rather go on your way, discard this, or can attempt this. I don't have anything with a lock. Okay, so I need
Use 3 to get 2 stars.
3 to 2.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so I could draw 4.
Oh, of course.
I mean,
can't
I can. If you'd rather go on your way, you discard this. So it's not. Rather go on your way.
No, we want to discard it. Like we want what's in that chest for sure.
Oh, so
But I wonder, since I'm at that same location, if either of us could do it. Like, because we decide who's the active
technically
player.
we act together.
Yeah. So let's do it. Because I get an automatic star right here. Because you can use if you're active, you can use my thing. That's
If I need to, if I have any of these.
No, you don't even use automatic star. That's just extra.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Because I can pick locks. So what we're calling out there is on my skills here. This is my hand. I have lock picking. So on anything that has a key, I automatically get a star, and then for each of these symbols, we can get additional stars.
All right. So I just draw 3 then.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Unless you fail at getting a star.
Failed.
No, you didn't.
We need 2 stars.
2.
I thought we needed 3 stars. Sorry.
No, 3 cards, 2 stars.
Okay. Cool.
So you're going to use my thing.
Yep.
So he's going to use lock picking. Lock picking gets discarded. So now we get to take a 50.
The rusty lock does not resist for long. Take a 50 card, a 199 card, and a 155 card.
Okay.
Damn.
This is a bunch of good shit.
I hope so. Make sure there's no feet on there and
no. There's none. These are
none of those.
item cards. There's no feet on these.
Oh, yeah, just make sure there's
No,
none
I
of
know.
those two. Okay.
There's none of nothing on these cards.
There's none of nothing.
Okay.
Out of here, that one.
Oh, sure. You want
Okay.
to start that one? Read that while I
Let's
get
see.
the rest. I'll put this on you.
You leaf through the book you just found. Flag Alacia. You've been told about this plant. Its smell is dreadful. The taste of its fruits abject. Yet it is undoubtedly one of the healthiest and most nourishing plants that can be found in the collapsing lands. If you want to take the following action, you must be in the same terrain card as this plant and block 1 card with the keyword companion. Okay, so we can't do anything with this unless we're on the terrain card with this, and we have to have a companion card to block.
Okay, you want to toss that in the stack?
Yep, got it.
Actually, okay, come on.
Okay, 199.
And I'm going to be lazy.
A handful of iron spikes. Best not to walk on or crawl on them. So that's a caltrops. Okay, so return this card where the attack action can be seen unless it has a reach trait. Interesting. So why would we
What's it?
use that? Return the card where the attack action, if it's mandatory, can be seen unless it has the reach X trait. Select.
No, that's good. That means like if one of these, like there's a big number and it has that, we can just be like, hey, we're returning, it's gone. So you don't have to fight the monster.
Oh, that card. Sorry. My bad.
Not this card.
I was reading it backwards. Okay.
Then you get that. I don't want that.
Ammunition, some arrows and crossbow bolts. Cool. Oh, you want to hold on that?
Well, no, we can't use it. But
Oh, it's a satchel item?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
oh, that's yes. Yes, I would love whatever goes
know.
with this to shoot the crossbow.
All right,
100%.
so let's put that in my bag here then. Caltrops for us to do. All right, so then we need to see what 94 is.
And 4.
Do we want to just double down, you and I both, just do the explorations first?
Oh, do these first.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Then we
yeah,
can just get to those easier and
Yeah,
quicker,
yeah.
and then we can do our movement stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. A plank. track winds. Wow, a plague track winds through this desolate territory. It's spelled
The same way.
I know.
I did the exact
I
same
know.
way.
Further north, a strange stone slab looms above the dusty ground. Sure. Hey, note to you if you haven't played this yet, don't examine the slab.
Oh, yeah.
Or do it at your own risk. Okay. So we need a
Risk. Keyword there.
1-1-1.
Are you moving into that?
No, let's do this first.
No, I'm going to do that. Oh, because we, yes, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So I am now going to move south and activate this one.
We are.
And we have
What are we
some
doing?
reading to do. You spot a promontory which should offer an excellent view of the surrounding area. You can either go on your way and discard that, or you need to draw 2 or more. There is no chain symbol. 2 stars. That's not bad.
Known as weakness. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have weaknesses yet.
Nothing I have can help you. So
You may not take the following action if you exceed your maximum carry weight. I don't. And or if you have cumbersome. Oh, this doesn't help. This is for walking. Move your fin. Oh, this is the... I can go flying through.
yeah,
So
sprinting.
if one of us, if you die, like I can just go fly to the Citadel.
He assumes it's going to be me.
Well, if I die, I can't use the card.
That is true.
I'm going to draw 4 cards. It's early enough.
Okay.
Let's succeed at this, though. 1 star.
Next 2 flips are going to be it.
Yep. Every time.
3, 4,
1. Yeah, all the stars.
5 stars.
Is it really 5 stars? Yep, 5 stars.
Oh my god, wasted.
It's epic.
Wasted.
Once you're at the top, you spot a route that could save you time. Put 2 cards back in your hand. Obviously, Lure of Profits going into my hand, because that gives us the thing. And then I will keep Jack of all trades, because that gives us an instant black.
Nice.
So these 2 get discarded. And each involved character... Oh, no, so I was the only involved character in that. May move a... Oh, wait.
No,
Each involved...
I was involved with you.
I was in the hand thing. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Do the hand thing. And then each involved character may move their figure to another terrain card that is connected to your terrain card.
Nice.
Which doesn't really help us right now.
I mean, do you want to go there?
Sure,
Well,
we
yeah,
both
but it's
want to.
free though.
But this is like literally you can go like 20 spaces if we had them all there.
So we're going to be on the actual...
Then you may discard a face down or face up exploration card adjacent to the terrain where you are and replace it with an adventure card that belongs there. So, yep, just kill that one off. So, 81 and 108.
Nice.
So,
wow.
81 will come out. I'll read 81 first.
Yep.
So, 81 states the ground of the plane in front of you seems to be turned over. Human bones, bits of corroded armor, and the remains of war machines are littered here and there. The place is a veritable necropolis and was probably the scene of an ancient battle. Boom. And then 108. The path winds between 2 hilly colonies. Nope. The path winds between 2 hilly areas colonized by what is probably hostile flora. Arriving from the east, you hear the echoes of the surf on the salty air. The great sea has expanded, finally earning the name that the Kellians gave it out of pride. Boom.
All right. Another tip: stay on the path if you can.
Well, that's over here.
No, it's a random one of these.
That is true. That's accurate.
Okay, so we need a 2 and a 1.
Yep. Ooh, I got a parcel.
You have a parcel.
Yeah.
Let me shuffle these 2s to make sure we don't. Okay, boom. There are the 2s. Alrighty. So I guess I need to put one in my hand, so I'm gonna do the movement to come down.
Okay.
So I have to spend 1. It's going to my hand. Energy drain.
So I will take my action to just move down with you.
Okay. Do you want to just continue down and
It's your turn.
just?
So,
I understand. Do we want to? Do you want to? Because we're doing these together. We were doing this differently.
why not?
And we will.
Really? You want
What?
to take us off the path?
We have to. If we're doing this, we can't stand over there. We have to. We're not on the.
That was your rule. It's not the game rule.
You have literally like when they do the game, they have you putting your piece on the spot you're doing.
Ah, that's interesting.
You know what? It makes sense. What are you talking about? You can't say like, yeah, what's over there? All right. A decomposing corpse is lying in the grass. You swallow your disgust, shoo away the flies, and quickly search. Take a 13 to try your luck. All right. Here we go.
This is going to go so badly.
You don't know that. Let's go.
50% chance it goes badly. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine. If you're a jinx, take a 290 card. I didn't get the red one.
It's accurate. Could have been worse.
Also, that you're a jinx. It says discard this.
No, it said return it.
Oh, that's when it starts returned? Okay. You have found a leather jacket. It does not offer much protection, but it's better than nothing.
Oh, Patrick Game Sim. I had that last time. Nice. That was just lucky.
Cool.
I'm assuming the other one would have been a better item.
Obviously.
Okay. Hey, you know.
I'm assuming if you drew better, you would have gotten a better item.
Yeah, you never know. I would build the opposite way. I'd be like, haha.
Tall trees line a path beyond, which lies in the meadow with a thorny scrubs and brush. Nice. All right, so we got another 2.
So actually, let's do this. We're going to slide this all up.
You want to slide them up?
Because we're going down, down, down.
I mean, we can probably push this up the screen.
That's true.
Baby, are you down, 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 down?
Okay, Jason. No, that's not Jason. Something like that.
Maybe Jason.
It might be.
Where is this guy? That's a 1. That's not what I want.
That's not right. You need 2.
There we go. Okay. So, do you want to do the movement down?
Sure.
And then I'll follow you.
Yep. So move down. I get to draw 1. I potentially can put it in my hand if I want to. Second wind. I don't need this yet. But it might be useful to hold on to. Because I don't need this. I don't expect us dying anytime soon, so I'm going to swap that for second wind.
I have this. I have second wind as well. So we can start getting low instead of using...
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go to 197 here, or actually go to number 2 off of the 197 spot, though. So the ground shiver level is still 3. We just flip it. Hey, there we go.
Now we got a piece of
the piece of the alembic. Immediately after this is revealed, put this piece of alembic figure into play on your terrain card. Well, I can't reach that far. And take a 574. And that's just going to tell us. So 574. Like most of the inhabitants of the collapsing lands, you have heard about this strange creature. You now know that it's not just a legend. A long time ago, a famous alchemist settled in a remote area near Valengard to conduct his experiments in secret. When he died, his tower, left to decay, gradually fell into ruin. People said that after every storm, animals from nearby forests came to drink from its base without knowing why. The rumor reached the ears of passing noblemen, who, in order to unravel this mystery, went to this forgotten place and drank the rainwater. So alembic pieces, no one knows what happened, but the individual spent most of his fortune to pull down the tower and recover a jumble of useless parts, gutters, cauldrons, other scrap metal. He asked an ironworker to assemble them according to the precise blueprint. Thus was born the Alembic of Valengard, whose reputation quickly spread from Guiborg to Stoneheap. Many cycles later, when an emissary of the Wormmaster demanded the submission of Valengard, the city hastened to ask Necrodruid Nididazir to protect its famous Alembic.
That name is unreasonably complicated to say.
Yeah. Con Heady Niggymuggins. He equipped it with root legs, which moved to a safe and secret place. And here you are in front of one of the pieces. So when you collect all 3 pieces, we're going to get card 444. That is going to be a useful card somewhere in this game. Remember that. And then for this specific card, we're just going to keep that here. That actually,
whoever has him. So
whoever has him, the Alembic just moves with you is what it says. But also I have to get rid of a card in my hand. So I'm going to drop the Jack of all trades.
Oh, that's right, because your hand size goes down when that's a consequence.
Yep. And then we have 197. Numerous tombstones overlook the mire. Strange to find them so far from
All right.
civilization.
Southern part of the mire is where we gotta go.
No, this is the mire.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not south of
the
it,
southern part I was saying.
Yeah. So I will pay my 1, right? Yeah.
I mean, do you want me to do it because you can't take an extra one?
No, that's fine. I don't need it.
Okay.
The 2 cards I need are in my hands.
He goes with you. So we need 2 4s.
And now is when it gets complicated.
Yep. Forget, was he here? Or was he?
No, he's here. What do you think? He's
Okay.
137. I think he's here.
I guess we're gonna go down.
We have to go down.
Well, we'll do this.
This was just like a hook to get back and around because
That's right.
this one we don't want to open this because this opened that thing out here and then you like take extra. It still costs you 2 to go through.
All right, so we will just do those together. Want to do this one first here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna go down.
And then, oh, we're doing it together. We can decide who's active once we.
No, we have to do 7. We have to pay for it. That's one thing.
Oh, got it. I mean, we both have 6. I can do 7. It's
Or
fine.
no, you're better off because I have 1 less. You're better off with the attacking side. So
Okay.
it's better off that I just like burn through these.
Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't get to keep any of them.
It has been raining heavily, and you've spent the day wading through an icy water. If you're playing scenario, which we're not. Otherwise, by evening, your throat is itchy and you feel feverish. You must discard 1 card showing. At least 1 fist. Okay. If you cannot, then -3. If you are injured or ill, take a 129 card. Okay, so I have to get rid of this.
Yep. Okay, that's not horrible.
No.
So then that's
Okay,
gone.
could have been worse. The part of the mire to the south of the crossing river seems to have been dried out by the burrowers' holes. Right, so we didn't go down this way because we didn't want to go to the burrowers' holes. We went over here, which is where we found him.
No, or is it there?
No, he was definitely on this side.
Okay, so
Oh, that's a 3. Stupid me.
uh, 6.
Boom, so I need a card, so I'll do the movement
We need
down.
a 6 too.
Oh, if we go that way.
But yes, you can move down. And you'll get to draw 3 cards. It costs 2 to move out of.
That's fine.
And then I'll draw 1, 2.
3.
Follow you. And I get to keep one
Draw
as well.
2.
I have to follow you.
Oh, because it's just -1, that's right.
Yeah.
So I have a Jack of all trades, anticipation. During the consequence step, shuffle up the 2 cards you have revealed back in your action deck instead of discarding them.
Actually,
You may not follow action.
does it matter? It doesn't matter which way I do this. Okay. Oh, no, it does. Hold on. I'm going to do this differently. I'm going to stay here for a moment. I'm going to do this action first.
Okay.
Second wins. So I get to put 5 cards back in. Because then whatever that gets.
And I'm using mine as well because I have a lot of 1 stars in here that I've been taking.
I just want another hand card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I'm taking that action 2. Choose up to 3 cards from discard pile, shuffle them back in your action deck, and then block this.
And then I'm going to pay 2 to travel down. 1, 2. I get to keep one of these. Oh, yeah, Arcane Blast, obviously. Okay.
Okay, you good now? So we're going to examine this side here together. How many do you have?
8.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
So
So
it's Bill. 7.
you sure?
Yeah, again, because you'll.
Okay.
If you're fighting,
Sure.
then you'll have the card selection.
Okay.
Ooh, what are you reading? I opened it.
Oh, all right. Sorry. I'm sorry.
The area is divided by old irrigation canals filled with icy water. You have 2 symbols here. We don't have anything for either of those symbols yet. You can draw. Oh, there's no way. So I'll take the hit. So you draw 2 cards.
Do we have we have a zoom into the lower half, don't we?
No, well not. Actually, that'll work. So you have to draw 2 cards. You can draw more than 2, but you can only use 2. You need 5 stars. So I'm gonna pay 1 health to get 2 cards back. I'll draw exactly 2. I'm gonna fail, and then I take out 001.
Slip and freeze them.
Yep. Return all cards with blessing and or ink. We don't have any of those yet.
Nice. This is gone.
That will be gone. Yep. As soon as I. So 1, 2, boom, boom, and now I get a 001. I am exhausted. Immediately after this card is revealed, if you already are exhausted,
no, this doesn't go anywhere. This stays. Everyone has to do this to continue on.
Oh, because you have to cross. Oh, that means do I have to do it right now then?
Huh? No, it's just when we want to cross it.
Well,
So to get to this card, we have to do that.
To get to the 145.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be sitting right there.
Mm-hmm. No, because we would discard this once we successfully cross. So
wait, you slip into the water. Now you are just freezing cold.
It doesn't get discarded.
Oh, it only discards up there. Oh, so I'm not going to do this then. That would be stupid. To even attempt it now. It just sits there. Okay.
Well, so we have to do it though, because we have to get to that card.
We don't have to do it the second.
But what else are we going to do? There's literally no other way to that card.
No, we can like explore stuff and like gain things. Like, there's no way we're picking 2 cards and getting 5 stars right now. It's literally impossible because we have nothing that goes with those symbols. So we have to do other stuff.
Yeah, but there's nothing around here that's going to give us those symbols. So what are we going to do?
I don't remember having this before.
No, it was one of these.
Oh, of course. That's just unlucky then.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well try this 193.
That's the one that made things difficult.
Is it? Oh, that puts that lady here.
What's that thing there? Yeah.
So we don't want that. So we can go down and
Go
see if we
south
can go
and see.
around.
Yeah.
So we might be able to still access this card. Because if something comes here and says go up.
Well, no, this card's already there. It doesn't matter. Like that says the arrows this way, that way, up, down, left, or right. This isn't.
Oh, there's an arrow down there.
That's in the way.
Such a weird
Period.
place.
Like period. That's in the way.
Yeah. So we got to hope that he's not on this card, but he probably is.
We need to move around to something that says we can.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to gain items. That's the only way possible.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Because there's literally
You don't just gain. Okay, so this would have +1. Improvise. That doesn't help.
Yeah, like Jack of all trades would help.
Spare no effort. Anytime during a result step, draw an additional card and reveal it.
But that doesn't help because it doesn't give you extra hands.
No.
Yeah, so this one would help. One involved character gains a black. No, it doesn't help because in order to get you need something the symbol to go with. Jack of all trades doesn't help either.
Yep.
You get shields, but that doesn't help. Yeah, none of mine have either of those symbols on it. This is the only one that would help. Determination would help. There's 1. So if you were to have a determination, that's 2. And then we would need to draw 2 cards, or use 2 cards to get 3 others. But the only way to get this into
Oh. Hold on.
What?
That's a die. It's black. That makes more sense. Like this is not.
Oh, so each star
How
got
many
it.
successes did you get? When
I
you
didn't
just
do it. I pulled it all back. But no, I have the cards right here. I can do it right now.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah.
We're doing multiple times anyway.
Yeah,
so,
no, that makes way more sense. Okay. Well, in this case, then I can only use 2 cards.
So you might as
I'm gonna draw 3.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. I get 2 regardless. However, I set these up.
Mm-hmm.
So this knocks this down to 3.
Yep. And now you're just drenched.
So now I get 001. So now I'm exhausted. If you do the rest here,
which we just did.
yeah, you can return it. Or
our second.
well, no, you can do it right here. Is just draw 4 cards, put 1 in your hand, and return it.
Okay.
So it's a temporary thing. So I could do that.
Okay, let me go.
You're gonna go on. I'm gonna spend 4
I
health
will draw
to pull
3
8
as
cards.
well. Okay. During a consequence step, shuffle up to 2 cards. You build back in your action deck instead of discarding them. That's good. Okay, so I got
4, 6, 7, 8.
2 also. So that's down to 1 now.
So now you're also exhausted.
Yep.
Which then I'll just finish this off.
And, yep, same. Oh, mine's different than yours, though. I can only return it by immediately after revealed if you are already exhausted on that. So I have to rest to return mine.
So I can do the rest action on the card. That's
So
interesting.
now I'm going to use my anticipation, which allows me to put 2 of these cards revealed back in my action deck instead of discarding them. So I'm going to put the 2 that have the stars back in the action deck, I think.
Valid. Okay. So now, still on this card here.
Draw your 2 and hopefully.
I'm going to draw 2 or 3.
Just need 1 star.
You just need 1 star.
You just don't want to get another exhausting.
Yeah, I'm going to draw 3 just to be safe.
Better 3 than
Exactly.
8.
Watch, first card, star.
Half star. Half star. There you
Good
go, full
enough.
star.
So I can only use 2 of them, but boom, there's a star. So this is now complete. Now take a 150 card. And get rid of that. You are focused. So these 3... Wait, do I get a...
Nope.
Put anything back in my hand? No? Okay.
Nope.
Didn't know what else it said. Okay.
Nope, just the 150 card gets pulled.
So you are focused. With your senses on alert, you are ready. At any time, you may return to get rid of you are confused. That doesn't help right now. Okay.
Now we can put that card.
Now we can put 145, which is right here. On a promontory, wow. On a promontory, fat plants covered with prickles border several paths. There's nothing natural about this vegetation.
There we go. So it's
There's
that
the
spot in the middle.
So now, sure, I'll pay 1 to move over. And then I can put this in my hand if I want to.
You can't, because you can only hold 2 cards.
No, I can.
Oh, I was going to say, if you let me pull 1, because I only have 1 card.
Oh, valid.
So let me do that. And then you just follow.
I just follow for free.
So I got flight. So I may apply the following in a fight action. Reach X. During a gear up step, return the card that shows the boom, and then take a 13 card. Try your luck. If you are jinxed, one randomly involved character loses 3 life points and take a 3 card. Okay. Well, whatever.
Okay.
All right. So then 163.
Yep.
So pull that. So we can do.
And this is where we have to succeed now because of the foot. It's the only one that works.
Let's go. Let's see. You walk between huge plants, some of which are almost twice your size. In some places, they are clustered, that their prickles brush against you. Footprints lead you toward one of the bristlers. A piece of torn cloth is hanging from its spines. Okay, it could have belonged to Ambruzus. You shout his name, but you are met only with silence. Oh, this is where I messed up last time, too.
Yeah.
Because they're black also. Which means
So we just assumed we had to do it perfectly.
right, because they're not all...
No, you're right. No, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Man. That makes
and
more
this
sense.
makes more sense. It says return an objective card.
Yeah.
So we could have done this last
We
time.
really screwed this up.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so to draw 2 cards to get 5. So once we get 5, it'll move down to this
I
one
symbol or that. We don't have either of those.
here. And then you have to get rid of 3, and you have to keep a card and return an objective card.
And that's going to how it's going to determine how long you took, probably.
Right, okay. So what's the math here? So have to draw 2, right?
So the math is the same thing.
So then I should just draw... Well, I'm not going to get it in 5 most likely.
Well, you
So
can use how many? Oh, you can use as many as you want. Okay.
So should I draw at least 5?
Yeah, because we're not going to want to get rid of more than one objective card. So if you just draw 5 right off the bat, hoping you get 3 or 4,
If I don't get it, I'll get rid of 3 more. That's the thing.
and then you keep 1,
Which leave me with 3. So
which is fine. You have full health.
okay.
Because we want to do this in 2 shots. At most, get rid of 1 objective card.
Okay, so I'm drawing 5 cards.
Okay.
1/2. There's 1. Am I on screen?
Yep, you're good.
I'm not on screen.
Oh, you were? No, yeah. Okay.
So there's 1,
Nice.
3, 4, 5. Whoa! What up?
Nailed it.
Killed it.
Same math works.
Well, I mean, I specifically when I did my rest, I put cards back in with help.
So then this goes down to here. So now you need to draw 2 cards. We need 3. And there's a body laying down, so we'll take a 99 and 319. If nothing, so you want me to go first? I have 5 as well. So if I draw 2, 1 goes back to my hand. I'll get rid of these 3, and you finish it off.
Sure.
Should I draw 3 to be safe? I would just discard cards.
Let me go first. I have more cards.
Okay.
So that way, if you don't have to draw as many. So 1, so we can only use 2 right now,
You can
right?
only use 2.
So 2, 3.
Perfect. Okay.
I'll have to get rid of 3.
So 1.
1 star. 2, and I can keep 1, but I have to get rid of 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw with the anticipation that this works. I'm drawing 3 cards. Oh, you keep 1. Yeah, so we'll do that first.
These 3 go. Bye-bye. Okay.
Okay. So I'm drawing 3 cards with anticipation I can get 2 stars on 2 of these. Half a star, 1 star, half a star.
1. Okay.
Or only 1 though.
Yep. So we're taking some damage then. You
Yeah.
get to
So
keep-
this will go down to 1.
You get to keep 1.
I get to keep 1 of these cards if I want it.
I can't believe we messed this up so bad the
Yeah.
first time we played through. Like, we literally made it impossible.
Oh yeah,
for
we're
ourselves.
keeping inspiration. Because now I can activate this if I want. I don't want it yet though. We'll hold on to inspiration for a
So I
moment.
assume once we do that, we're going to be...
And then I discard 3. So I need to pay. I'm going to pay 3 health to get 6 cards back.
I'm going to do 5. I'm going to do 5. I'm going to do 5. To get 10 back.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I need to
2,
shuffle this and discard 3 of our
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
1, 2, 3.
8, 9, 10. All right. So let me
Finish
So
this
you want the
off.
last one?
Go for
Okay. I'm going to pull 3 just to make sure we do it. One star. Of course, there I get 3 stars out of 3. All right, so got the 1 star. So success there. Take a 99
it.
card.
Banish that card.
A 319 card as well. So 99, we'll go with that boy.
Oh.
Hope you're born. Yeah, okay.
I'm like, 9 now. I was like, this number's familiar.
And then a 319 card.
Yeah. 319. Hey, there you go.
Yeah. All right. You turn over the body of an old man. He is cold and breathing weakly. You recognize Ambruzus from Flea's description. Boom. Ambruzus. The man is too weak to walk. You will have to carry him to the Citadel. Immediately after revealed, read 186. Okay, we'll do that in a second. When you become unconscious, discard this. If this gets discarded or blocked, you won't be able to save Ambruzus. When it happens, the adventure ends here. Okay, so I guess we're just going. So return 1 objective card if you cannot or do not want to.
Every time you walk.
You still have your sprint card? Or it's just walking?
On the double. So I activate inspiration. Choose 1 card in your discard pile. Add it to your hand.
Perfect.
Literally why I held that card. So now I have on the double, which means I can take him.
So you'll just do the 4. Actually, you're sprinting, so it's not even a...
Oh. Yeah, so it's not the same movement. Yeah, so I'll take him.
Okay. So can you hold him?
Yeah, I don't, that's the only thing.
Just,
I'm
I'm just
holding.
making sure that is the 3.
Oh, I don't have anything else. Yeah, so we're good.
Okay. And then I just have to get up there.
Yeah, but because I'm holding. So you have to read 186 first.
Because
So.
we both need to be... Actually, I don't even know if we both have to be up there or not. You may be able to just go up there
No,
and
actually,
do it.
but no, because that's not open yet though.
Yeah, but you can still get up there with him.
But then I'm still have to. So you have to go first and open 77.
You can still open it.
Right? Oh no, sorry, you're not moving. My bad. You're not moving 77. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just opening 77.
Right. Okay, so what's the number?
186.
Oh, that's not it. There's the other page. We are. The Drums of Desolation. will beat again. I need. Ambruzus manages to say, but he immediately slips back to unconsciousness. You give him first aid before taking him back to the Citadel. Back to the Citadel. Only there can he be restored to full health. Oof.
What?
So we got a skill check here. So 0 cards, 0 more cards, you need 6 stars, or
3.
so we need 3 because we have at least 3 objectives.
Yep.
His condition appears stable. That is encouraging. Take a 99 card and read 293. Okay.
That's what if we're successful.
Okay. So we need 3 stars.
Well, forgot. I'll just.
Do you think you can get 3 there?
Well, here, hold on. I'm going to pay 1 health, take 2 cards back, and I'll just pull all my cards.
Okay.
Because you need cards to travel. I don't.
That doesn't require you need to pull 2 cards to do that.
Okay, so I'll pay 2 health and grab 4 cards, and I'll hold 2 to hold on to 2.
Okay. So I only need 1, 2, 3, 4.
Plus 2.
I'm not just saying.
Okay.
So 1. So 1, then 2. Then I'll need 3 to get off there. 4, 5, and then I'll have to just buy health to get to the next one.
So here we go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. I'll hold on to 2.
And you need 3 stars.
I only need 3 stars?
That's what I'm saying. You just need 3 stars. Because we have at least 3
1, 2,
objective
3,
cards.
4, 5. 3 stars on 5 cards.
Think so?
100%. 99%. Half a star. Half a star, same direction. 1.5 star.
Nope.
What? Nope, what? I have 2 cards left. Half star. So you see any star that points this way. Boom.
1. All right. Whew, man.
Plenty. I was confident. All right.
Wasn't confident.
Give me a 99, so there's another Hope Reborn.
Yep. And read
And give
293.
me that book. Tree. Ambruzus briefly regains consciousness. My bag! I dropped it not far from the ruined tower when I got dizzy. It is vital that you find it, he managed to articulate before slipping back in unconsciousness. So you should probably write that down somewhere.
What does it say?
There's a bag by a ruined tower.
By a ruined?
Ruined.
Ruined or ruined?
Ruined, like destroyed.
Okay, you keep sounding like you're saying a ruined tower.
Every time.
So find bag by ruined tower.
Yeah. You should just know what I mean.
What game was it that kept coming up in?
That's one of our dungeon games, the Ruin versus Ruin. No, it was RuneScape.
Oh, okay. I was say, was it RuneScape or Tiny
It was
Epic?
RuneScape.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna go out to this view for you guys. I'm gonna pay 2 cards to activate on the double, and that means I can travel without cost up to here. And then I also am gonna activate 77 while I'm there. You are only 100 paces from the entrance of the camp. A slight euphoria overcomes you at the prospect of finding what should be called home.
Oh, so I didn't
Yeah.
read it. Okay.
The Citadel is there.
So you can wait for me. So I'm gonna.
Yep.
So I'm gonna spend 2.
Wait, do you have your on the double in your discards right now? Or not in your or in the discards? Actually, is a good question. No. Okay, so you might be able to pull it. And then
So
everything's
that's
cheaper.
Okay, we'll see.
So yeah, I would say don't pay anything until
So
you
wait.
get your.
So do one at a time. Then.
Yeah, 100%.
So 1, Fortitude, which one of all characters may apply, blah blah, and ignore yada yada. Not gonna keep it. Drop your guard. Okay, here is where I'd have to do 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Hopefully on the doubles right there.
Consider determination on the double. Okay, so I'll keep on the double.
And
I'm
you have
gonna
2
get
cards
rid
left.
of light. So now I'm gonna do.
Oh, look at that precision card count.
I'm gonna do on the double, but I'm gonna use endurance, so I don't have to pull anything.
Oh, nice. There
Because I
you
would
go.
have had to pull
Yep.
3.
Oh wow, yours is 3. That's interesting. Oh, and you can put 2 in your hand.
Yep. So those 2 together.
Boom. So we have arrived at the Citadel up here. Let's just.
We really need to fix these cameras. So we have just like
I know. Because of the game
Boom.
switching.
boom, boom, boom. I know. We need to like set up profiles
know.
per game.
Maybe I don't need to read that.
Each conscious character gains 1 life point and regains consciousness. Okay, discard all cards on the board, including the terrain card, including your terrain card. Open the threat booklet where the bookmark is, or was, is, and read the epilogue to end the scenario.
All right, so epilogue. Ophelia is waiting for you, anxious to know if you found Ambruzus. The character has an Ambruzus card. Read Conclusion A. Conclusion A. After a few days of rest, Ambruzus is finally on his feet. I owe you my life. Thank you. I have been trying to unravel the mystery of the tremors that are shaking the collapsing lands ever since they began. Thanks to the instruments I've developed, I managed to detect 2 tremors that were imperceptible to the common folks. Alas, the third one destroyed the hamlet where I lived. I think these phenomena all have the same origin. When I realized it was not geological, I informed Kel's leaders via the chain. In response, I received a letter saying that the Council of 4 could not agree on whether to add this topic to their next agenda. Adding to my calculations, the drums of desolation, as I have chosen to call them, will beat again several times. If you can supply me with the ground shivers I need for my tremor triangulation, I should be able to determine more precisely what to expect. One thing is for sure, they are increasing in intensity and may eventually pose a threat to the whole of the collapsing lands. Meanwhile, you should strengthen your buildings to withstand the coming tremors, if, as I fear, they occur. So, we have earthquakes coming. Hey, sounds relevant.
Nice. Or tremors, and someone's going to have Parkinson's real soon.
Already do.
That you do.
State of play. So here we go. If you manage to find Ambruzus and lead him back to safety, return his card.
Okay.
So we'll return that card. Grab a 99.
Nice.
Ambruz's bag. If a character has the loaded bag card, return it. We didn't even go for that. So we're going to skip that. So he's going to need what is inside to continue his research.
Yeah.
So we do need to go find the bag eventually. To help new refugees. Ophelia and the new refugees help with various work sites while you were looking for Ambruzus. If however you were too late, she sent extra people. Return all objective cards. For each objective card, apply the digging benefit effect as you have checked on the symbol page of the Destiny. So if we go to the Destiny, which is the big old chart thingy, and we'll just put this back on the screen right there. Actually, let's put it on a 2 down here. There we go. So it says the dig. So we get to check
1 box on the building's
we have
page.
5.
So we have to check 5 boxes.
So we get to check 5 boxes. Okay. So he said, so we had to look for something that says specific to like tremors or like protection against tremors on the building page.
Okay, let's see what the building says here.
That's what, yeah. Does anything for... I lost my eye to a pencil.
It's probably going to be this stuff like the armor, most likely. I would imagine.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Preparation phase.
You get to take a Hope Reborn if we have more than 10 health.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that we should definitely do. 100%.
So the player takes a 149 card. Each player may return
no,
to
just kidding.
Gambling in preparation phase. If you're at the
better.
Citadel, 1 player rolls a die. If they roll 4, 5, or 6, take a 199 card. If the tavern is built, you may re-roll the die once.
Yes.
Want to do that first?
So boom, boom. There's 2 out of 5. So we'll say 1, 2 spent.
The library gives you books.
So take a 50. That's that big old stack. So what did you get out of that? Is this the 50 card?
Yeah, so
this
it gives you information on like various things.
But it gives you like a bunch of stuff you can gain. So like this here says, if we do this, you may pick as much fruit.
These are interesting. These are like mystery things. So immediately after this is built, take a 234 card, choose 1, and write his title above. Return. So that could be really beneficial. When you check a symbol on the Destiny page, apply. So we would want this before we get. Where are we to those?
What symbol was that?
Oh, what am I doing? This. Where's the Destiny page?
No, Destiny page is one you want.
It's on the other side. Right here.
We
have 2 right there. So we definitely want to get the before we check these. Whenever we check these off, we gain 2, 2, 2 of everything.
No, I think you picked one inside, right? Not 2, 2, 2. Or
whatever, either way. So we definitely want to have that beforehand before we check that
when you
stuff.
check that symbol, you may take an additional 4 advanced skill charge to choose from.
You check a blah blah blah. Take additional 4
Advanced,
advanced. So you just get more to choose from the one you're taking.
Oh, because you're only picking one still.
There's additional 5 life points. Ooh.
That's big.
During preparation phase, you can heal. That's great. Bats.
Not even just heal, but like take extra points. Yeah.
During the preparation phase, if you are the Citadel players, collectively unblock up to 2 cards with keyword companion.
And that had to wait. What did companion have to do with something else?
It was discarded.
Oh, it was one of the board cards.
Just that.
Oh yeah. So if you want to take the Fallen Ash, you must be on the same terrain card as this plant, which we don't know where that plant is, and block a companion. And then to do the action, you get 1 cooking pot, or on the front side.
Smithy allows you to take a weapon card.
So let's see, that's 1.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that, and then we'll do. We want to do either one of these 2, or I would say we do one of these 2. We're not going to know the difference between the 2 of them.
Math, 1 second of the symmetry. The beginning of the preparation phase, so that's you take one if you have more. That's right, that's a 10. Place of warship during preparation phase. If you are the Citadel, take a 249 cards. So you get to take 2 Glimmer of Hopes.
We don't need that though, because I'm going to be pulling Glimmer of Hopes.
It's every preparation phase though, so.
Which is just once at the beginning.
And I'm just saying we're gonna start off. These, I mean, I think we should start. We should get these too. So every preparation phase, we're raising our knowledge and
true.
To prepare. And then we can worry about all the extra stuff
All
after.
right,
Like
so
get all the
boom.
the symbols checked, the simple ones checked off, and then we can work on the heavier ones.
All right. So there's the 5 spent there. All right. Next up, community morale. If you have fewer than 3 buildings built, the living conditions are not good. Take a 129. We do, so we don't get the 129. That's good.
Yep.
All right. Ready to set off again. If you have a task to be done, return it. Each player discard your hand.
Okay.
If you finish the scenario in search of Ambruzus, if you prefer to continue this adventure later, take a 7 card. Which I believe is just going to tell us
How to save.
Yeah, this just tells us how to save, and this just says how to resume, right? Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah. So all of our cards will stay blocked and everything. We won't do the preparation stuff because that happens at the beginning of the next portion.
Yeah.
So now.
So then it'll go right to this.
It tells us to continue there.
Yeah, it'll continue right on. Component from Ambruzus.
Okay.
So.
That'll be the next time.
Yeah.
We'll start there next time.
Well, actually, let's just do this part now. It's easy enough to do now. So.
I mean.
No, just these 4 things, and then we'll save the reading.
Okay.
So return temporary. So return both of these.
Yep.
Just put them right there in the file. Unblock any cards.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
You had blocked.
Good.
That's you. Shuffle all cards from your discard into your action deck.
Oh, you have to block your second wind when you use it?
Yeah.
Fool.
It's unblocked now. So you reshuffle the whole
Everything
thing.
gets back in. Yep.
Yeah. And then block any companions. We don't have any companions. All right.
Cool.
And then, yeah, we will read the whole introduction for the next thing when we start.
It's hilarious. We literally, it took us, what, 2 full sessions
Yeah.
to lose because one,
We didn't know where we were going.
we didn't read the actual thing right here, and then 2, we didn't understand the cards right. So for all of you watching now or later, just something that we missed as a reminder, because this is what really messed us up.
Put it right here.
I know, I'm going to get a different
I'll
one
put it
now.
right in front of you.
Refined.
Just find a monster out of the 1 card.
No, I have them. I'm just trying to find one where it looks like it's different. Anyway, okay.
Right in front of you.
So, so these are the ones you're typically going to see, right? So you have your cards you need to draw,
Actually,
and then
hold
these
on.
stars. Where are you?
Hold on. I'll slide back down to you. There you go.
Okay. Cards you need to draw, and then the stars required to get it, right? And if you don't, this temporary means it's gone. Like once you try it, it's done for. You either succeed or fail, and then it's removed. So if, much like the monsters, the stars are like this, where they're covered in black, that means that it doesn't go away. Now, where is... Oh, we banished
I
it.
can lose so much faster.
Oh my goodness gracious. It was terrible. Here's the one that we messed up on. So this is the one where it has that temporary sign, but it has those black marks, which means, like we just finally did correctly, you use these dice. So this will get discarded once you finish it. It stays on the board until you work your way through this.
Yeah.
Insane. That's hilarious.
We always make our life more difficult every time.
And this one says nothing here, -3. So you come back and keep checking. So
yeah, so if you leave the thing, you're like, oh, I don't want to do this, then it's discarded. But you can keep just trying it as long as you have cards and everything to do so.
Yeah, so the permanent ones, like, they just stay there. Nothing else happens afterwards. That hourglass simply means once you resolve it, it's gone. Discard it. My goodness. So Steve and I tend to do this, where we will make games more difficult for ourselves due to ourselves not reading something or so.
Or we just like understand it one way and we just assume it's right, and then we're like, oh wait, we read that completely wrong.
And we just jump in. But yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I know that was a relatively quick kind of run through.
At least.
You know, we sped right to where we had to go. If you want to see more of the exploration of that map here in that first kind of story, you can go over to our YouTube channel, Bald and Board Games, and we have the sections on there of us going through a new beginning. From the very beginning, you'll see me drop somebody off a cliff, Spartan kick someone off a cliff, and then collapse the ceiling on 2 people.
Yep.
And then you'll see us explore and fail at this scenario as well. A lot of fun as we're figuring it out.
But now we're golden to hop into the next part of the scenario.
Finally. Jesus.
And then we'll, every week, continue on, and hopefully we don't go off the wrong path and we read the words right.
Absolutely. Next week, you're good, right? We're good for Thursday and Saturday? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So Thursday, we'll be streaming Skyrim the Adventure Game again. We'll be going into Chapter 3. And then Saturday, next week, we will be jumping into 7th Citadel again to continue with the Drums of Desolation.
Yeah. But thanks, Panda Angel, for hopping in and rating for us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Velvet Knight, for stopping by, and anyone else who stopped by during our stream today.
Really appreciate it. If you guys haven't done so already, definitely find us on YouTube and Instagram as well. That's the best way to keep up to date with what we're doing. I throw up stories about what we're playing, new games we just got in that are coming. Yep. Sneak peek. So August, we will be doing a quick little obsession series. So the Katya, I forget the name. I forgot to say the name, the designer, but he sent me us the expansions for Obsession. So we're going to play through the base. Then we're going to play through with the expansions. And we're going to do our first review with Obsession and its expansions. So
we'll have a fun little rubric. We'll go through the game, provide feedback on our thoughts of like the game construction versus playthrough strategy, all the different little rule book, obviously.
We harp on that so much.
If there is a tie criteria or not, which there is.
Yes, exactly. And and best thing, if you don't know what Obsession is, you'll get to see us play that. If you've played Castles of Burgundy, it's very similar in ways, regard to like tile drafting and point salad. So, but yeah, tune into Instagram, YouTube, here, of course, Bald and Board Games. We have a Discord as well that Steve manages and throws stuff up on. We do have a Board Game Geek profile as well if you want to just follow us on there. But anywhere you find us, Bald and Board Games. We thank you guys for joining. I'm Bald.
I'm Board.
We'll see you at the table.